Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with an update on how many series I am in the middle of, and we've got a fancy new series tracker to help us keep on top of it. If you watched my doing book stuff to reset for the new year video, you'll see in there that I made a new series tracker. So today I'm going to go through it all. We're going to go through every series that I am currently in the middle of and discuss what on earth I'm going to do with all these, because spoiler alert, there are quite a lot of them. So hopefully now you can see my screen that I'm recording on my iPad. Sorry that it looks a bit like funky and you can see the whole Excel thing. I don't know how to change that, but in the middle you can see my new series tracker. If I'm looking down, by the way, it's because I've got my iPad here and I'm looking down at it. So we're gonna start with filtering out some of these and we're gonna go by section. So let's start with interconnected standalones. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of interconnected standalone series here. These aren't the priority, just because they don't have like overarching plot. So basically, if you don't know, an interconnected standalone is where the books link together, but they're all their own story. You could technically read them out of order, you could read some and not read the others. You don't need to read it continuously. Therefore, it feels to me like it doesn't matter if I leave quite a big gap between these, because there's not like a massive complicated plot that I'm going to forget. I'm not going to run through every single one of these out loud because obviously you can see them on the screen. I've basically got the series name, the author, the number of books that are currently released, the total number that will be released when the series is complete if I know that information, and obviously these could change. Then the next column is the number that I have read. The column after that is the number of books remaining that have been released, so books that are out that I haven't read in the series. And then obviously the type for all of these is interconnected standalone, and then the status at the end, and the status is color coded. So all of the pink ones are current DNFs. The reason I've kept them on here is because I could be convinced at some point to go back and pick these series up, but as of now I don't plan to continue the ones that are in pink. The blue ones I am up to date with, so I've not completed them because the series itself is incomplete, all the books have not been released. But as it stands, I have read all of the books in the blue series that are out, so I'm doing alright. Oh, actually one of them is wrong. Gold Rush Ranch by Elsie Silver should be yellow, not blue. I am not up to date with that series. I think all the other ones are correct. And then the yellow ones is where there are books released that I haven't read yet. Yeah, pretty much, if there are no other errors, that is all my interconnected standalones. Kind of breeze through those because they're just not the priority. The priority is going to be these books. So we're going to get rid of the DNFs for these ones because again, I don't currently plan to read them. So the blue ones here are series that are continuous that I am up to date with. I will talk through these ones because these are, again, the focus of the year. So Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros, ACOTAR by Sarah J Maas. We have no idea, as far as I know, how many more books are going to be in that series. I'm sure someone somewhere knows. I have no idea as it stands, but I'm pretty sure there are more to come. That will probably be years in the future though. Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, The Powerless Trilogy by Lauren Roberts, Boys of Tommen by Chloe Walsh, and Crescent City by Sarah J Maas. So they are series that I know of that will have more books released at some point. But as of now, I am up to date with them. So let's filter those ones out so we can just see the series that are my absolute priority. So these are continuous series that I need to not leave too big a gaps between because I'm going to forget everything in them. So you've got The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, Legend by Marie Lu, The Roots of Chaos by Samantha Shannon, The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle L. Jensen, and Palmer and Evans by Ben Lewis. So these are all series where I need to get a move on before I forget the plot from the first books. Again, I'm not going to read out all the numbers because you can see them on the screen if you want to pause and read through them. But these are the series that you should see me reading or DNFing this year in videos. I'm not sure I'm going to finish all these. For example, Legend by Marie Lu. The chances of me reading the fourth book are quite slim, so it might be that we DNF it, but either way, by the end of the year, I want to have made a decision on all of these series. There will be more series being added onto here, because I am starting new series. I will do another update video in another couple of months, as to the series that I start at the beginning of the year, but as it stands now, these are the series that we are carrying over from 2024. So I'm just gonna unfilter all of this so you can literally see all of them, every single series that I am in the middle of. If you do want to pause and, you know, actually properly look at these and convince me to read some of them, feel free. I'm not going to bore you by reading every single one out, but I will just scroll through so you can see. So again, the pink ones are ones that I don't currently plan to continue with. Blue are up to date, and yellow are the ones that I have books that I need to read. So yeah, there are more series to add on to here. There's a couple of series that I started right at the end of 2024 that I haven't added onto here yet, but I wanted to start with the ones that have been here for a while. These are all series, for the most part, that I started a while ago. And then probably at the next update, I will add on all the new series that I've started and we can talk about those as well. But I know for a fact if I put the new series I've started on, I will just read those and then feel accomplished, when I would have no right to feel accomplished because I've only just started them, if that makes any sense. I feel like we need to focus on these series first because they've been here for a while. So yeah, that is every single series that I am currently in the middle of going into 2025. I'm gonna count them and then I will come back. I'm currently in the middle of 48 series. To be fair, 15 of those I don't currently plan to continue. It is quite scary though that I've not added the new ones on yet, because that's quite a lot, isn't it? That's quite a few series. Oh dear. So just before I end this, I want to give you a quick update, because last time I filmed this we spoke about all the series. I just want to give you an update since then. There are a few series that I finished from last year, if you were wondering where they went. So Dirty Air, I finished that series. I've read all 4 of them. That is the Lauren Asher series. The Stolen Heir by Holly Black, which is a duology, I finished. I finished the Throne of Glass series. I literally finished Kingdom of Ash like on the 30th of December or something. We left it right up to the wire, but I have now finished that series. Similarly with Addicted Calloway, another big series that I've been in the middle of, I finished that. We read all 10 books. And Legends and Lattes, that little duology with Bookshops and Bone Dust, I finished that one as well. And then Daughter of Smoke and Bone, I decided to DNF. So since the last update, they are the changes, they are the books that are no longer on my list of series that I am in the middle of. But yeah, as it stands, these are the series I'm in the middle of right now. So we've got 48, but if we minus 15, that's 33. So 33 series that I actually plan to continue. You can see the breakdown obviously throughout the video, how many of those are actual series, how many are interconnected standalone. I've just done a quick check through my Goodreads just so I can give you an idea of how many more series still need to be added to this tracker. There aren't as many as I thought. So Emily Wilde Encyclopedia of Fairies, but to be fair, that's only going to be a trilogy as far as I'm aware. The 3rd book comes out this year. I'm going to pre-order it and I'm going to read it straight away. So that'll be a series that might not even end up on the tracker because I'll just read it as soon as the last one comes out. What else have we got? There are a couple more. The Poppy War, but I've DNF'd it. I'm pretty sure that's not on the tracker, but I don't plan to continue with that anyway. We've got Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I can't remember. I think that's on there actually, isn't it? I think that's on there. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I do still have 2 books left in that trilogy, so that one will go on the tracker. Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, but I plan to listen to the second one in the duology either this month or next month, so that's not too big of a deal. The Shaman Born series, I've read the first one, I own the second one and it's on my TBR for this month, and there's one more, so I will put that one on the tracker. And then I think, is that nearly pretty much it? Oh, and then the only other series that I've started since making this tracker is the Quicksilver. What is it actually called? I keep calling it the Quicksilver series. Fae and Alchemy by Callie Hart. So that's not that bad. There's actually not that many more series to add on to here, but as I said, I hope it makes sense the way I'm explaining it. I've not added them on yet because if I, for example, if I put the Quicksilver series on this tracker, I'll then read that series and ignore all these other series that have been here for ages. So I just want to give myself a couple of months with the tracker, how it is, to focus on these series that a lot of which I've been in the middle of for a long time, and then when we've knocked some of those off, I will add those new series that I started right at the end of 2024 to the tracker. But yeah, as it stands, if we add those ones on, I'm in the middle of approximately, the ones that I haven't DNF'd, around 35, 36 series, just to give you an idea of the number. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do give it a thumbs up down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.